Today, we're here to talk about our Husky 3 foam system. Our Husky 3 foam system is our baseline 3 gallon a minute foam system capable of proportioning Class A and Class B foams. It is capable of proportioning at 0.1 to 3%. Our Husky 3 foam system is an electric over hydraulic foam system. That means it can be ran without the truck running itself. As you can see, I can click the system on and off button, and the system will run. As you can see here, our Husky 3 control head has a relatively small footprint on the pump panel itself. It is very easy to use as we have the green system on and off button. We do have our increase percentage button on the top, our decrease percentage button on the bottom, as well as our yellow prime button. If we are in a drafting application, this will accelerate the foam pump itself. As you can see here, our Husky 3 does have 3 simple LED indicators for our system status. So if I were to turn the system on, you can see the green indicator illuminates. Turning it off, it turns off. As mentioned before, our Husky 3 foam system is an electric over hydraulic foam system, meaning it draws less than 55 amps off the truck's 12-volt power supply, compared to other foam systems on the market that are drawing over 100 amps. As you can see here, our Husky 3 does come standard with our tank or draft selector lever. Typically, most departments are going to be running from the tank application, but we do have, as standard with the Husky line of products, the ability to draft foam. Simply lift the lever up, connect your wand to the connection, and you'll be drafting foam from your foam totes on the ground. The Husky 3 foam system also has the ability to fill the onboard foam tank from the ground. We do have a 3-way selector valve behind the panel on the pump panel. Simply adjust the lever from inject to fill. So when filling the foam system from the ground, our Husky systems have an integrated high-level float switch in the foam domes themselves. If you do walk away from the apparatus and it is filling from the ground, the foam hits the high-level switch in the foam dome. The foam itself will not overflow. The system shuts off itself. Now that we've covered the basics of the Husky 3 foam system, I'm going to give you a little demonstration how easy it is to fill this foam system from the ground. As you can see here, the foam control head remembers the percentage as you shut the battery off last time on the apparatus. We're going to come to the control head. We're going to hit the gray decrease button. We're going to scroll all the way through until we get what says fill on the control head. Once we got that set on the head, we're going to move down to our tank and draft selection lever. Typically, departments are running this in tank, so what we're going to do is we're going to want to move the red handle up to draft. Once we have the draft handle selected, we're going to want to come into our 3-way valve and make sure it is up in the refill position. Sideways would be the inject position, up would be the refill. Once we have those 2 levers set, we have to take our hose with wand, connect it to our foam pail or tote on the ground. Then we're going to want to come back up to the control head itself here. We will then turn the system on. The foam cell will then be filled from the ground. Once you are finished filling the Husky 3 foam system, you can simply come over, turn the system off via the green power button, or if you did walk away from the apparatus, the high-level float switch in the foam dome itself will shut the system off. Once the foam system is done filling, it is essentially a reverse operation to put the truck back into a tank function. We're going to open our door, move our 3-way valve from fill to inject, close that up. We're going to go to our red draft and tank lever, make sure we set that back to tank, disconnect our hose with our wand that is either going to our foam bucket or foam tote. Then we're going to come back up to our control head, move it from fill back up to the designated percentage the department deems necessary for operations. So as you can see, our baseline Husky 3 foam system is very easy to use. If you do have any further questions, please reach out to your dealer network.